Hi guys, my name is Giovanni Kasemi and my partner is Elizabeth Miyawaki. This is for AP Econ and this is our project Supply and Demand of Potato Chips. Let's get started. So, scenario number 1. There's a plastic shortage and the price of chip bags increases. Now, pause the video right here. See if you can make the graph and identify what the changes are being made on the graph. Okay, so this is our graph. We see that there's a decrease in supply due to an input. The graph is going to shift to left, and the price will also increase with the quantity decreasing. Check your work, see if you got this as your answer. Let's go on to our next problem. Scenario number 2. There is a recession and the income falls. However, chips are a normal good. Pause the video right now and see if you yourself can determine the graph and what the shifters will be. Okay, so this is our graph here. We see that there's a decrease in demand due to income. The graph is going to shift left. Due to that, the price will decrease and the quantity will also decrease. Check your work, see if you got this as your answer. Let's move on to scenario number 3. The price of a bag of chips increases from $1 to $2.50. Again, pause the video, do your best to make the graph, and see what the shifters are yourself. Okay, so this is our graph. Now, we can see that there was no shift on the graph. However, we do see movement along both curves. The graph does not shift, the price increases, however, and the quantity supplied increases along with the quantity demand decreasing. Check your work, see if you got this as your answer. If you got them all right so far, good job, keep up the good work. Okay, scenario number 4. The government deems that potato chips have a minimum price of $1. Now, just a little hint, you will be needing a price floor or a price ceiling, but that is for you to determine on your own. Pause the video and see if you can figure it out yourself. Okay, so this is our answer. So if you said price floor, you are correct. And as you can see, the graph does not shift. However, the price increases along with the quantity decreasing. If you got this, good work, keep up the amazing job.
Okay, so our next scenario number 5, is going to be where a viral Instagram challenge nicknamed the Chip Crunch becomes popular and it gets millions of views on social media, so everyone wants chips now. So this would be a demand shifter for trends and tastes, which means the demand curve would shift to the right and price and quantity would both increase. So we're going to pause here and draw the graph for this scenario as the demand increases, and also think about what happens to equilibrium price and quantity. Okay, so this is the correct graph for scenario number 5, and we see that there's an increase in demand due to trends. The graph shifts to the right, the price increases as well as the quantity increases. Okay, moving on to our next scenario, number 6, we have ChatGPT has invented a robot that can create a bag of chips in under 0.01 seconds. So this is pretty awesome and really quick, which would be a supply shifter for technology. So this would mean that the supply increases and the curve shifts to the right, while the price drops and the quantity increases. So we're going to pause and graph this scenario, number 6, and think about what happens when production becomes super efficient, like in this scenario. Okay, so as you can see, the graph for scenario number 6 shows an increase in supply due to technology. The graph shifts to the right, the price decreases while the quantity increases. For scenario number 7, we have many kids come to a supermarket with a lot of potato chips. However, there's a potato shortage. So this would be a double shift because the demand would increase, the market size, and the supply would decrease, the input prices. So price definitely increases, but the quantity is indeterminate and it depends which shift is bigger. So we're going to pause here and draw a double shift for scenario number 7, And just keep in mind to label both shifts and think about what happens to both the price and the quantity. Okay, so this is the correct graph for scenario number 7. We would have a decrease in supply and an increase in demand due to market size and input. The graph would shift left and right because the price would increase, but the quantity is indeterminate. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to finish the worksheet that goes along with this video and check the answer key to see how you did. And like and subscribe.